Hi Sagittarius, how are you? I hope you guys are well. This is a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, bi watchers, all are welcome. Cross watchers do understand that the energies can be interchangeable, so swap the energies in the reading as needed. Bi watchers, even if you have no Sagittarius in your sign at all, sometimes we come across messages for a reason. So there may be some things in here that may resonate with you. But for all watchers, take what does resonate and leave the rest. Do not try to force things that do not fit to your timeline or storyline. This may not be the reading for you. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it cannot resonate to 100% of the people 100% of the time. That being said, let's get into it, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? Is there anything that we can discover or clarify for Sagittarius? Please help us clarify any confusing situations, anything that's in the darkness, bring it to light. Anything to help clarify the situation for Sagittarius. Any messages for those who really need it out there, or Sagittarius who are looking for messages. We have the Hierophant. Whoa, too many, but this one flipped over. We'll take the Death card. So the Hierophant can represent faith or tradition, or just going back to your roots, or something very like rigid and strict. And then the Death card represents needing to end a cycle, needing to put something to an end. What does Sagittarius need clarity on with this Hierophant and Death card? What's going on with Sagittarius? We have the High Priestess, listening to your intuition. The Seven of Pentacles, kind of doing some really hard work, maybe on a project, maybe on a relationship, putting all your effort in and kind of seeing the fruits of the labor coming in. What is this Death card? Priestess, Hierophant, Death card. Let's see. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Swords. The Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands. My goodness. The Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands. The Star card. Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. What is going on, Sagittarius? What is all of this? What a weird mixture of cards. Hierophant, Death card, High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, Star card, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, Sagittarius, I think you guys are ending something that was not serving your higher purpose. You might have felt like restrained in something or confined in something, but with the High Priestess, you ended up moving on with your better judgment, your intuition about something. It was something that you put in a lot of effort into. But with this Five of Swords, it seems like there was just an unstable situation, perhaps quarrels and bickers or fights or disagreements that were just unfair, unjust, or just didn't make sense to be taking place or happening. Like sometimes fights for no reason, or just fights that are just one-sided or unfair. So you were putting a lot of energy into the situation that needs to come to an end. The Eight of Wands, a lot of movement. You may be moving away from the situation. Maybe if someone's going to discuss it, there's probably going to be a discussion soon, either from your end or your person's end, about moving away from the situation. It's not serving. It's not what is it? A stable situation, like the fighting, and it does show the Star card here, wish fulfillment. So I do see that you want balance with this Four of Wands. You want harmony, you want balance. The Knight of Wands, you want the Knight of Pentacles, you want stability. But there's some energy in here that is just throwing everything off, and it needs to come to an end, this energy. Let's get some more clarity. Give us some cards that give us more clarity on the situation. It seems that Sagittarius, she's got he or she, Sagittarius, in the situation. Looks like the intuition is good, judgment is good. They're putting in the work here. They want a stable foundation. What is going on with this Five of Swords and this Death card? What is going on? Clarify this Five of Swords and Death card. And the Hierophant. Help us with these three cards. Sagittarius. This is general reading for Sagittarius. Help us understand. Clarify for us this Five of Swords, this Death card, and the Hierophant. Give us more details. Give us more clarity. What can we help Sagittarius with? Coming to a conclusion or getting some clarity on for Sagittarius. See, your wish is to have a stable relationship and a stable foundation. That is your wish, and you're putting in the effort towards it. But you may be in a situation with someone who is not willing to put in that same kind of effort, or not looking for commitment, and that probably needs to come to an end, because Hierophant also represents commitment, marriage, tradition. So it could be you're putting in all the energy. You're offering this stability and the sturdiness. You're planting the seeds for the benefits. You're wishful thinking, planning for the future and foundation, and want marriage or something, more commitment. But this Five of Swords energy might not want that kind of commitment, and you might have to bring that to an end. There might be some discussions very soon about ending this. Okay. Devil card. The Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, having to make a decision. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Sagittarius. This relationship, this person, this character that in the middle of the spread with the Five of Swords, who is not playing fair or not on the same page. There are quarrels and bickers that seem meaningless. Like you have all your thoughts and intentions put together, and you're proposing to this person. Let's solidify things. Let's take it to the next step. Let's be more committed to one another. Let's possibly offering marriage here. Sag, you might be this energy offering all of these things and planting, kind of paving the road for your future. You're really hoping this would work out. But this energy, it does need to come to an end. The Devil card came out, indicates that there's some kind of imbalance or toxicity going on in this relationship. It could be obsession, it can be oppression, it can be codependency. You might feel codependent on this person, or this person might feel codependent on you, or vice, both ways. But someone is gonna bring it up, and it's going to be discussed, and then that's gonna either end the relationship, or the death card indicates that something there's a need for it to end, especially if it's a toxic situation. You might have wishful thinking and plans out for this person, but this person does not want the same things, and they're kind of doing things that are very unhealthy for you, for them, for the relationship. The Page of Wands is a very passionate, very exciting energy, so you guys might have a lot of passion. It might be very fiery and intense, but it's also a very young energy, so this person might not be at the level of maturity. Age is not a factor. You might be the same age, you might be the younger one and they the older one. It's about wisdom and maturity and growth from inside. So this energy with the Five of Swords may not be as emotionally or mentally mature and ready to take that step towards getting serious, towards getting away from all the vices. They're not ready or willing to, and that's probably what the fights are about. You want to have a future with this person, a family, possibly a marriage with this person, but this person does not want to commit, and they don't want to give up on their vices, most likely. We have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is also a very passionate energy, a very alluring energy, but the Queen of Wands knows what she wants, right? Whereas the Page of Wands is a very young energy. The Queen of Wands, you guys are both very passionate people and attractive people, but the Queen of Wands is a more, again, as your Hierophant states, the Seven of Pentacles, the Star, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, all of these cards, and the High Priestess. You have good intuition, and that's why this discussion needs to be had, because you feel, you see the patterns, and you know with your wisdom and your maturity that if this person does not change, or they're not willing to, they don't have the same ideas for the future, then you're wise enough to know, and intuitive enough to know that it needs to come to an end. As passionate as you both are, maybe you have a lot in common, but that maturity level is imbalanced. Again, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, you're offering this person a lot of stability. You're ready to take it slow, or you've been taking it slow with this person because this person was not ready to commit. So the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, so you were kind of taking it at their pace, but it's something that you're working so hard towards, and you really, really want this future together and this foundation. So you're offering such solid, you're true. Everything that you're offering, you're saying what you mean, and you're doing what you're saying. Like, you're a stand-up person, but just this person's so immature, they're not able to see that, or maybe their immaturity is blinding them to the fact of how good they kind of have it for someone to really commit to the level that you're committing. We have the Two of Swords as well. This is a decision that needs to be made. It's not an easy decision. You're at a crossroads. You kind of have to take a seat and think about everything, weigh your pros and cons, and come to a final conclusion. And once you do make up your mind, you're going to communicate that to this person. And it does show that communication, like once you finally make up your mind with this Two of Swords, and tell them what you really want. Look, I'm doing all of this for us. I'm doing all of this so we can have a future together. I really want to take it to the next step. Once you communicate that person might not be interested, and it'll come to an end, Sagittarius. That's what I'm seeing for Sagittarius right now. I hope this is helping some of you out there who are currently in that position of the crossroads. You have the Queen of Wands and especially the High Priestess. You have some very wise energies on your side, very like stable and wise, and you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. You're very sturdy and you think things out. You're planting the seeds for your future. So, you know, go with your intuition, weigh everything out, and make the decision. The Death card does indicate, and there's the Devil card. This needs to come to an end. You know, it looks like it is going to come to an end. Yeah, you're just tired with the Nine of Wands. You're getting tired of the immaturity. You're getting tired of the indecisiveness. You're getting tired of taking it so slow. You really want this foundation and this future. Yeah, and then it looks like all these fights, this person is not going to see everything that you have to offer, and it's going to be a major disappointment. You're going to feel betrayed. You're going to feel like, how can I took all this time on this, I put on all this effort, I have all these beautiful dreams, but how can you decide it's better to just end it instead of trying to commit? So I think the advice for here is, obviously when you're so committed to someone, it doesn't work out. Obviously it's devastating, right? But we have to remember the wisdom to take away from this. We have to remember, yeah, losing sleep at the bottom of the deck. You're even losing sleep over because you want it so bad. With the Star card, you want it so bad that you're losing sleep over it. You would rather, you just don't want to let this person go for some reason. You guys are not on the same page, but you don't want to let this specific person go, even though maybe that's what it is. You guys are codependent on each other with that Devil card, you know. So I know you want it really bad, but there's indications that this is a relationship that needs to come to an end, Sagittarius, and I hope that helps you kind of clarify things, because we have to remember each individual, each human being, we're our own entity, and we all have our own desires and our flaws and things that we need to work on, or things that we want and don't want. So if this energy, if you guys are always fighting, and this energy is just not ready for such a big commitment, it's not something that we can force them to get into. You know, you might be thinking in your head, but I'm offering them everything. How can they say no to this? That's the difficulty of life, right? We all have free will. They have free will. They have whatever it is that they're not willing to give up on. So you have to understand that's nothing against yourself. Their decision or unwillingness to get rid of their vices, or their unwillingness to commit, doesn't mean anything that you're doing wrong. That's just what they want with their life. And you know, people want, sometimes we find someone who's on the same page as us and it moves forward fluidly, and sometimes we find people who end up not being on the same page on us, but we're already emotionally invested. So it's hard, it's really painful when it doesn't work out the way that we wanted it to work out. So Sag, my advice for you is to stay strong and be level-headed and clear-headed. Be the High Priestess. Be strong. Stick with your intuition and proceed. Yes, the emotions are involved. Passion and emotions are involved, but ultimately the High Priestess makes the decision that she knows in her gut is the right one. And the Devil card and the Death card indicates, you know, this is not the best situation to be in. So yeah, you know, you have free will. Make the decision you want to make. If you want to stay with this person, that's up to you. If it ends, it is gonna really suck, of course, but remember, it's better to kind of, you don't realize it when you're in all of this heaviness, but once you get out of it and you find the right person, you're like thankful that it didn't work out. You're gonna be thankful when you do find the right person. You're gonna be thankful, thank God I didn't end up marrying this person from the past, because we were just not on the same page, right? It's hard now, it's devastating now, but later down the road when things start aligning, you will be like, wow, dodged a bullet there. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this helped a couple people out. If it did, I would greatly appreciate it if you'll help me out and like, comment, and subscribe. That would be really great. Yeah, until then, sending you just lots of love. Until next time, sending you lots of love, light, and good vibrations. Thanks.